Hi, welcome to Gemini Star Spiritual Wellness. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited that you're here with me for this video. So in today's video, we are going to do the 2026 yearly tarot card reading for the whole year, cover the whole year for water signs. So that would be Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So let's see what's going on for the whole year for all you water signs out there. So I'm kind of anxious to see what the energy is going to be. So let's see what's going on for the whole year. And as always, please hit that like button so that this video will go out to other water signs that need to see it. And it also helps the channel to grow and get it out to more people that need to see it. But also hit the subscribe button so that you get future videos I put out. I do plan to do a special winter solstice video towards the end of December. It will cover the winter months. And I'll probably do another three-eye atlas video as well, because it's supposed to be as closest to Earth around mid-December. So I think I'm probably going to do a video. I'm feeling pulled to do that as well. So I'll probably do that as well. So let's see what's going on for all you water signs out there. And as always, take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't, because there's going to be a lot of people watching this video, so it might resonate with you, it might not. So let's see what is going on for water signs in the year of 2026. What is the energy for water signs for 2026 for the whole year? And I do want to thank all my subscribers for all your support in belonging to the channel. And I will be doing an Archangel Michael cards at the end. I'll do a couple Oracle cards just to help us, give a little more information about what to expect for next year. So let's see what's going on. We got the Five of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Oh, okay. Six of Swords. We got the Seven of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Lover's card. Okay. So what's really interesting to me is this card came up for the fire signs in the exact same placement. So I was like, wow, that's interesting. That's always interesting when that happens. So it looks like 2025's been it's had you kept in a mental prison, is what I'm hearing, like in a mental spot. You've been overthinking things, stuck in for about a situation, and you've been stuck in the same spot. And you've been dealing with this, I feel like, all year of 2025. But it's created in your mind. Because if you see her, there's a little bit of glare there, but you can see she's got some bandages on, but they're not real tight around her. And she's got the swords around her, but she could easily get out of it and walk away. But what's keeping her stuck there is in her mind. I'm hearing fear and anxiety in your situation. There's something going on in a situation that's been mentally keeping you stuck. So it's like, it's not a good situation for you, but the fear of leaving, the fear of the unknown, anxiety about what you're going to have to go through to get away from that situation is keeping you mentally stuck. So I feel like you've been doing a lot of kind of overthinking about it, and you've been kind of stuck in that place in your mind about it and that's in the past position. So I feel like it's been going on already in 2025. And then going into the new year in 26, you're kind of in this lack mentality, like scarcity lack. And I think it has, of course, to do with this situation that's been keeping you mentally stuck. It ties into that situation. And you can see in the card, they've got crutches, their clothing's falling apart. It's definitely a sense of scarcity and lack. And you feel that, like I'm hearing intuitively, you're feeling that, like that this situation isn't good for you because you're feeling that scarcity and lack. Like it's okay, you're not getting your needs met. You're not getting your emotional needs met. Maybe it's not reciprocal. The relationship or situation's not reciprocal, and you're not getting what you need out of it. And you can feel that, like you can feel you're not getting your needs met. You can feel it's not a good situation for you. energetically. But being stuck in your mind has kept you in it. That fear, that anxiety. The situation is, it's like you're trying to use, okay, you're trying to use, and cups is, a very emotional card. Cups are emotions, and that ties into you as a water sign. And I feel this is you, water sign. You are trying to tap into your heart space, your heart chakra, and you're trying for it to grow because you see she's got a real big cup on her lap there, the Queen of Cups. So you're in that Queen of Cups energy. You're trying to like open up that chakra and let it grow. And as you can see, your atmosphere is you are letting it grow because this is a 7 of Pentacles. So it's like you've been working on, and maybe you've been working on getting out of this situation, and you're just kind of sitting back and watching things grow. But I feel like this is what's going to happen throughout the year. So going into the year of 26, you're going to have, you're going to be in that scarcity lack mental like place where it's your needs aren't being met. You know that you need to get out of that situation. You're not where you should be with it. It's not healthy for you to be in that situation anymore. And all this year in 25, you've been mentally stuck about it. So it's kind of kept you stuck. Keep hearing fear and anxiety. You've been experiencing fear and anxiety over it. But over the course of the year, you are going to get, like, you're going to start working on your heart chakra. And I feel like your heart chakra I'm hearing the word blossom, and they're showing me like a flower, like a rose opening up. So it's like your heart chakra is going to open up like that rose throughout the course of the year because you're going to go into the year like with this energy, and you're still going to be dealing with the mental, being stuck mentally. But I feel like as the course of the year is going on of 26, you're going to tap more and more into this heart chakra, into this heart center. And if they're telling me, okay, I'm seeing the rose again, but I'm hearing it's going to be a process. So it's not like one day you're going to wake up and being your heart chakra is open. It's going to be a process throughout the year of it opening, just like that rose. It's going to be a slow process. And that's where this comes in. The atmosphere next year for you is going to be, you're going to be working on that, working on your pentacles, planting your pentacles and watching them grow throughout the year. And I feel like you're planting pentacles, or could be like another way of saying it's like getting your ducks in a row and doing what you need to do and watching it grow to get out of this situation. So it looks like you're going to take steps, physical steps, because this is tangible because it's pentacle energy. So you're taking physical steps to get out of this situation in 26. So you've been stuck in your head about it this year in 25. Next year, you're still going to be kind of, in that scarcity lack kind of mentality about it. But throughout the course of the year, heart chakra is going to open up. And I feel like it's going to help guide you through this process of growing pentacles to help you get out of it. So maybe if it's financial help you need, maybe you're going to work extra hours to get, or just an example, work extra hours to make more money to help you get out of this situation. You might need to do that. Or maybe you're going to, start doing paperwork and start doing research and start moving things forward and getting your ducks in a row to help you get out of the situation. And it's going to be a process. So it's going to take you the whole year of 26 to open up the heart chakra, and work on your pentacles. It's not going to happen real fast. Like it's going to be a year. It's going to take, because it's a 12-month reading. So I feel like it's going to take the course of the year for this to happen. But there's going to be a shift. And as the year goes on, you're going to shift more and more out of this energy. And you're going to shift more and more into this energy. And you're going to be working more and more on growing your pentacles throughout the year. But then towards the end of the year and going into 27, and for some of you, this might come in like at the end of 26, or it might not be till 27 this comes in because this isn't in your future position. But it's like, it's going to be different depending on where you are with the energy in your situation. But there is a new offer coming in. Now, if you can see that, it's kind of a glare. But it's a page of pentacles. So it's a tangible offer, but it's small because it's a page. But I feel like with you working on your pentacles and being in this queen of, cups energy, it's like this offer is going to come in, this tangible small offer, and it's going to help push things forward. But it might not come in till the end of 26, or, might be into 27 before it really comes in. Um I really feel like, looking at the advice cards, I really feel like this is more of a type of a love relationship, or, like a relationship, not so much like a job situation, though it could be depending on your circumstances. But one of the things, advice cards I have for you, water signs, is you've been dealing with a lot of this throughout the course of the year. And that could be why you've been in this stuck kind of mental energy, is you've been dealing with a lot of like contention, hostility, fighting. Because if you see, they're all hitting each other with those wands. So there's a lot of like contention, hostility energy that you've been dealing with, like that lower vibrational energy. And I think it's this situation that you've been stuck in, right? And that's kind of, it's helping you, like it was holding you back in this lower vibrational energy because you're dealing with this. Because anything that's like that, contention, anger, hatred, all of those types of energies are very low vibrational. And so it was keeping you like in a low vibrational spot yourself, because that's what you were dealing with. This was what was around you. And it's like time to leave that behind. But it's going to take you the year of 2026 to like get your ducks in a row, do what you need to do to be able to physically leave it behind and have this new beginning, this tangible new beginning. So you are leaving it behind, but it's going to take the process of the year to really kind of fully do that. So here's the Lover's card, and I'm covering it because it's, the way the art on it, they don't have any clothes on, but you can see that. So this could very well be a relationship that you're dealing with, and it wasn't healthy. Like, I feel like it wasn't reciprocal. And if this is a romantic relationship, I feel like it wasn't reciprocal. There was a lot of like chemistry and attraction, but it was like, I'm hearing surface level. There was like nothing deep in the relationship. Like, it was surface level stuff, but once you got beneath that, it was like not healthy and toxic, and you could feel that. If this is a relationship that we're talking about, like a romantic relationship, you could feel that it wasn't good for you. It wasn't reciprocal. You weren't getting your needs met. The person you were dealing with was rather superficial and kind of selfish, is what I'm hearing. So even though there was this intense attraction, like a physical attraction, or, you felt like intense chemistry with this person, it was like it wasn't in a healthy place. It wasn't like healthy for you. But so it's time to leave it. Time to leave it behind. But it also could be, if it's not a romantic relationship you're dealing with, it could also be like, if you're dealing like with a friendship or family members, it could very well be there's stuff going on behind the scenes that you don't know about. It's like, you feel, if it's like a family member or friends, it's like you feel a connection to this person. It could be like, a sibling or somebody you've known your whole life, but it's not like there's intent. It's like you feel an obligation. That's the word. An obligation to this person, an obligation to have a relationship with this person, probably because, it's like family member or friend that you've had since grade school or something like that. But it's not a healthy relationship. It's kind of a toxic person. And I'm hearing you've tolerated their toxicness for a long time, but now you're like wising up and you're being like, wait a minute, this relationship isn't healthy for me. It's not reciprocal. You know, um, I'm always there for them. They're never there for me. That type of relationship. And you're starting to wise up to it. And you're like, okay, I need to get out of this relationship. But maybe the part of the feeling mentally stuck in about it is because it was like a family member or somebody, and there was a lot of pressure from other people to not turn your back on this person or to stay in the relationship, even though you weren't, like, even though it was harming you to stay in this relationship because it's like a family member, an old friend, or something like that, is what I'm feeling for some of you. Um, yeah, definitely like a sense of obligation and duty. And so you're kind of torn on what to do about it, basically. And that's why you've been like in your head about it. Because it's not easy, especially if it's a friend you've had your whole life or a family member. I mean, it's not easy to kind of like cut ties or go in a different direction from that relationship because we've been conditioned and programmed to basically accept, as long as they're a family member, we've been programmed and conditioned to accept that behavior, even if it's not good, healthy behavior, to like basically accept their behavior and put up with stuff that we shouldn't be putting up with because they're a family member, right? So, and that could be what you're doing and I dealing with here. And I feel like this is a relationship, not really like a job situation. I feel like this is either romantic relationship for you, water sign, or like I said, a family or friend type dynamic. But that's what I have for you. But it looks like, whatever the situation is you're dealing with, you're going to be getting out of it. And in this new beginning is going to come. Now it's pentacle energy, so it's going to take a while. Like I said, I feel like it's going to take you throughout the year 26 to really grow your pentacles on this and really kind of get your ducks in a row, to move forward. But I feel like you will. So let's see what's going on with the Archangel Michael cards. Let's see if we get with these 26 readings. I keep feeling like pulling two, like I pull two cards for each element. So I'm going to do two. So, Archangel Michael, what additional advice and guidance do you have for our water signs for the year of 2026? Advice and guidance for the year, for the new year. What advice and guidance do you have for the whole year for 2026 for water signs? Oh, okay. Got one popping out. Ah, okay, another one. Thank you. Okay. So Archangel Michael's telling you straight up. He's saying, decide to be happy now. So basically, and that will help you throughout the year because remember, you're going into the year like this. So decide to be happy now. And he's okay. He's saying that I'm hearing your mind is stronger and your mind and emotions are stronger than you realize. So if you are, if you're deciding to be happy, he's saying every day, take it a step at a day, one step at a time. If, do something every day to kind of help, to help you be happy, to help you raise your vibration. But it's a decision. Being happy is a decision, is what I'm hearing. And he wants you to be happy now. Like, don't wait, like, oh, I'll be happy when this is over. Start being happy now. The prayer says, thank you for helping me open my heart to happiness, joy, and bliss. I am now willing to see all the goodness in my life. There's a little prayer at the end of the card, and that's what that said. The other card I have is write about your thoughts and feelings. And I know that writing these things down really helps some people. Like if you keep a journal, that really helps some people to write it down because our thoughts and words is kind of like when you think and say things, you're manifesting it into reality. It's like a kind of like spelling, like it's a type of spell casting, but I don't mean it like in a witchcraft way or anything like that. But it's like when you're saying words, you're bringing it to life, so to speak, and you're manifesting it because of the vibrations that from the sound and everything that you're doing when you're saying those words. So if you write your thought about your thoughts and feelings and say it out loud, it helps to manifest it. So maybe like if you're not journaling already, maybe start doing that because that might, that could help you through this process. And it could also like help you as you get into 27, look back throughout the course of the year and see how everything fell into place for yourself, see how everything manifested for you. So you can go back, and look, like 3 months ago, everything that's happened since then, and that can really help you as far as, manifesting and moving forward. So, if you feel like you need to, like it might be a good idea to write about your thoughts and feelings. And that's what he's saying, is write about your thoughts and feelings, because that will help you, and it will help bring it, into fruition, and help you see the growth that you went through, and help you appreciate, I'm hearing, help you appreciate your growth and the experiences that you're having, because you'll be able to go back and learn from them. So that's what I have for you, water signs, for 2026. So it looks like, 25 was kind of a rough year. You've been dealing with some stuff, but it looks like 26 is going to get better. And then, going into 27 or during 27, it looks like that new beginning is going to come in, and things are going to change and get better for you. So just hang in there. But that's what I have for you, water signs. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.